So you want to buy a home and you have a bunch of questions. Stay tuned on the top 5 questions that everyone needs to know. Hi, this is Joy Larson with the Joy team in the Keller Williams Greater Cleveland market. Thanks for joining us today. Today we're talking all about buying a home, whether it be your first home or 10th home. We are here for all your real estate needs, as well as comment below any questions that you have about buying. We're going to talk about the top 5 questions that we always hear from and some answers. So, are you ready? Number 1. The question that always comes up is, how much can I afford? Well, this is a very, very good question. And I do have to say, the first thing I tell every person who's buying a home is make sure to get a hold of your go-to lender. If you need some lenders, make sure to text us in our team and we'll be more than happy to give those to you. But your lender will be able to plug in all the numbers on taxes and all of that. And if you're doing PMI and how much money you've saved, as well as all of that and the areas and taxes and everything, to let you know what you would feel comfortable in buying. The one thing I do recommend, you can go to the mortgage calculator, and I do have one on my website, as well as you just might want to say to the lender, I would like and I feel comfortable with $1,200 a month or $2,000 a month, whatever that number is. Then the lender can plug in how much down payment you're doing, as well, and taxes, location that you're doing it in, and he will tell you, or she will tell you, you could put a house up and go under contract for $300,000 or $800,000, whatever that number is. But that is very helpful, and having that go-to lender that definitely will respond to you. If they don't get back to you very promptly, there are plenty of lenders out there, so make sure when you call that they respond in a reasonable time frame. So, and if you need any names, just let us know. The second question is, what are the current market conditions? What's going on? Can I even get a home? So all of that I'm encompassing into the market conditions. And I do have to say, currently, it is in 2023, and we are in the 4th quarter of 2023. This market, we have been winning the buyers' homes. So we've been winning homes for you all. And we've been seeing multiple offers. If that home is spot on HGTV, ready to go in a hot area, we have seen multiple offers. But if you are looking in the great time, we will be able to get that home under contract for you. And if not that one, I always say the right house will happen at the right time. My mom's prayer was always not 1 second too soon or 1 second too late. That right house will come at the right time. So the conditions right now, there are homes on the market for you to look at. Before, we only had one house for you to see, and now we can go look at 3 or 4. But it all depends on location, so make sure to text us or make sure to comment, and you can ask which areas, and we can let you know which ones are the hot ones and which ones you might have a chance to win, even getting closing assistance. And we've been doing that in some areas as well, and getting price reductions on the home as well. But it all just depends on which area you're talking about. So like Rocky River right now in Solon, it is going in multiple offers, even the fixer-uppers too. Some other areas are getting a little slower, we've been seeing, and we can let you know which ones those are as well. The third question is, what should I look for in a home? I have no idea what to look for. Well, first off, what are your plans? Is this one where you are just here for the next few years, 5 years, whatnot? Do you have a family right now? Are you going to increase that family? So you want to think ahead, right? Or if you're older, like I'm in my 50s, I wouldn't want to buy another colonial home that I'm in. I would almost want to think ahead and get that first floor master. So it is something that you do want to look ahead. So if it is just you and you're single and you are going to maybe get married, maybe you're going to have kids, do you plan on living in the Cleveland area? Can you afford to get that house that's a little bit bigger, or just get that starter home or even a condo to start with so that you don't have to pay rent like you are? Because rent and mortgages are equal in the Cleveland area. And we're one of the top areas where pretty much rent and mortgages are equal. And sometimes mortgages are lower than what rent is. Most of the country is not like that. And that is where home ownership is at an all-time high in the Cleveland area for that. So we will walk you through and set up an appointment to go through what is a home that is best for you in this stage of your life. Fourth question is, how do I make an offer? Well, first off, I recommend you get a real estate agent. If you do not have one, make sure to text us and we'd be more than happy to help you. But your agent will be writing that offer for you, and they will give it to the listing agent, the person who has listed the home. The one thing you're gonna want to have that agent double check: are there other offers on the property? Are you having to compete with other offers? And a lot of times, if it's less than a week on the market, you definitely wanna come in strong, especially in this market. If it's been on the market for over 2 weeks, maybe they've overpriced it. Or maybe there's just too much work and buyers don't want to have to, fix it up. And if you don't care, you could maybe make that offer in a little bit lower than it's listed at if it's been on the market for a little bit. So there's different things that you can do depending on how long it's been on. And if it's been on only a day, I recommend you come in very strong, and your real estate agent will help you with that offer that they will be writing for you. The last question that everyone always asks are, what are closing costs? So there are closing costs that are associated with buying a home. So the mortgage company will be making sure that you put a down payment on the home. How much down do you have? Do you have 3.5%, 5%, 10%? And this question you will talk to your lender on, because that will determine if you're a conventional loan or an FHA loan. And will you have PMI, private mortgage insurance? That's when you don't have much to put down. You're going to have to pay an additional, what they call PMI. So all of those different things will be a part of closing costs. Also, title fees will be in there. I always say roughly 2 to 3% plan on closing costs for the amount of your home, 2 to 3% of that. But definitely talk to your lender as well. And that's why you want a really good lender to be on your team through this whole process. All right, I know you might have other questions, but make sure to text us, comment below, as well as check out my other videos that will help you, and we'll see you next time.